Hi guys, in this episode of the Nostalgia Trip, I'm gonna be continuing with my reactions to Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the 1987 series. Currently we are on Season 2, Episode 7, Enter the Fly. And I think it's pretty obvious to all of us what this episode is going to be about. It's obviously gonna be about Baxter Stockman being turned into a fly. I was wondering when it was going to happen. I guess it's happening sooner rather than later. But yeah, I don't really know how I'm gonna feel about this one. I feel like I'm not really too big of a fan of Baxter Stockman in this version, although to be honest I've never really been too maybe big of a fan of Baxter Stockman in any version of TMNT. He's not really my favorite character or anything, nor is he particularly interesting. I feel like he's always too campy and over the top. But at least in the 2003 series there was something interesting about his character, like the fact that he kept getting mutilated more and more and more. With each of his appearances, so that was kind of cool about him. But for this one, he's just a campy villain, and he doesn't even feel like it's Baxter Stockman, considering the fact that he's white in this version, so there's that as well. But still, I am hoping that I'm gonna like this episode, just like how I liked last episode and the episode before that, especially the episode before that. But yeah, I don't know if I will. I guess there's only one way to find out. But before we get into the reaction, as usual, I do want to remind you that you can get a full-length version of these reactions over on my Patreon or Ko-fi account, where by subscribing at the specific tier I've created for it, you get access to all of my cartoon full-length reactions. Alternatively, you can also go at a higher tier, which will give you access to my live-action TV series full-length reactions and my movie full-length reactions. And the reason why those two types of videos are the separate tiers compared to the cartoon ones is because those videos take more time and effort to record and produce. Thus, it's only natural that they would cost more. Plus, if you go at that higher tier, you will still get all the lower tiers, which includes the cartoon reactions. So it is kind of at a discount when you think about it, even. But yeah, whether you want to go for the lower or higher tier or for none, and you just want to stick with YouTube videos, that is completely fine. That is completely up to you. You decide what you want to do. I don't want to tell you either way. So yeah, enough chit chat about stuff you don't care about. So without further ado, let's get into the reaction to episode 7 of season 2, Enter the Fly, in 3, 2, 1.
He's been spotted on the roof of the world.
How do you guys manage to rebuild this fucking blimp every fucking episode?
Baxter,
you lose the stupid balloon part of it every time.
There. This should create a giant force field between the two towers.
What went wrong?
Oh no!
Wait, which two towers?
Polarity of the neutron flow.
Baxter, you bumbling idiot! Why am I condemned to work with amateurs?
Maybe you should get on working with that and create that force field for the two towers, man.
Lost the luck.
Okay, I can definitely tell you that this episode definitely has the vibe of the last two as well. It feels more entertaining for whatever reason. I don't know why. Like, I don't know, like this bunch of episodes seem to have just more personality and more modern quality writing. You know?
Very humorous.
Well, have you disposed of those annoying
I'm surprised that we're already getting that kind of quality in season 2. A season that I did not expect to give me anything like that.
The balance is very fragile at the moment. I can't send these two without having someone sent back to Dimension X in exchange.
Why?
No problem. I have the perfect candidate. Good riddance to bad rubbish.
But Master!
Why does there need to be fucking exchange? And how is that an equivalent exchange? That's even more bullshit than the alchemy concept in fucking Fullmetal Alchemist.
It has such a strange fragrance. Do you suppose it's from the turtles?
No.
I keep telling you, I hardly know the turtles.
Oh, I wish some guy would send me flowers, even if he were green and had flippers.
Hey, I like that Irma is not judgy.
You just made a delivery to Channel 6.
Now I wish even more so that Irma turned out to be an actual character in the 2012 series, and that she also got to learn the turtles' identities and be part of the team.
So you...
Mate, they were really not very creative with Dimension X in this one, were they?
So am I, and I don't need the assistance of a measly earth creature.
I guess he's not gonna be turned into a fly mutant the same way that Bebop and Rocksteady were. Jesus, that is kind of gruesome and scary.
Why, it must have been in a unit with him. Instead of vaporizing him, it cross-mutated him with an insect.
And you let him escape through the portal? Brilliant!
I didn't have to warn you, you know.
But I thought he couldn't go through the portal because there needed to be equivalent exchange. What happened to that bullshit?
I'd hate for insect come from anyway.
Beats me. But there was something familiar about that creature. Like we met him someplace before.
Probably in the bug house. I can't shake the feeling that it's got something to do with Shredder.
I mean, it always has something to do with Shredder.
Why are you attacking me?
Why are you attacking me? I thought we were friends.
Friends, you threw him through a fucking portal to a hell dimension.
These mutants better. Besides, it's your fault that I'm this hideous hairy-legged monster.
More it's like Krang's fault, not really Shredder's fault.
Remember?
Turtles. But I thought
The turtles sent you back to Dimension X. They are the enemy.
Oh, you fucking master manipulator you are,
to
Shredder.
fight the turtles to
Fuck you.
And
Oh, whoa, man, dig that dampness.
Yeah.
Did you say I dig that dankness?
A gazai plant, exactly like the one in Splinter's book. Oh, outstanding!
What the hell?
boss, what are you doing?
The fuck is that supposed to be?
None of that
Where the fuck did you get that spider transformer? What the fuck?
I passed the test.
Say goodbye, turtles.
Wow, that was easy.
You cretins! Now look what you've done.
We didn't know he was gonna do that.
We don't even know what cretins means.
Real smooth landing, Leonardo.
I mean, it was pretty smooth.
We've got company.
Now, turtles, prepare to become history.
We can't have a battle in this place. It's a famous landmark.
Yeah, Shredder and those goons will really trash it.
Some villains have no appreciation for fine architecture.
Oh man, we're like sitting turtles up here.
Who's friend
Yeah, why the fuck did you-
anyway?
Did you go on the blade? You could have just went into the sewers.
Rub it in.
I've got an idea. Hang on, guys.
And that is safer because?
The Gazai plant.
Idiots! How could you let them get away?
Well, you were there too, and you didn't. I didn't see you doing anything useful.
Why that dirty rat? Oh, sorry, Master Splinter.
An understandable error.
No, really.
I can't wait.
But
We can whip those turkeys in a fair fight.
Fair? That slime ball will probably use everything from flamethrowers to nuclear warheads.
You're right.
I don't think he would do that. That would be way too crazy for this cartoon from the 80s. Yeah, why did you bring swords and scythes and sticks and nunchucks to a gunfight? Or should I say laser fight?
Fall back.
That's it. Just a little farther.
Hey, we were being herded towards something.
Yeah.
No shit.
Oh, I hate surprises like this.
I'm glad that they're actually being aware about it though.
Splinter! Master!
Splinter Ex Machina.
It's remarkable what one can do when one is forced to.
Yep, when there's a will, there's a way.
Awesome shooting, Master Splinter.
Especially for someone who doesn't believe in violence.
Why did you teach you to be ninjas then?
Oh, it's just...
If he doesn't believe in violence. He was literally a fucking ninja master. How can you be that without believing in violence? Maybe violence, not as the first resort, but as the last resort, but you cannot not believe in violence. when you
Nothing we couldn't have.
are a fucking ninja master.
What's that strange odor?
Uh-oh. I hope it's not another Doku plant. Nah, it's a new flavor pizza I just invented. Anchovies smothered in kasai leaves.
Are you an idiot? Wouldn't that be dangerous because of the smell, you moron? Isn't that what almost fucking killed April? Okay, yeah, I feel like for whatever reason, just like last episode, I feel like this episode in the second half kind of lost me a little bit. Like, I feel like the peak of the episode was very much Baxter being transformed into the fly, and then we got into the fucking flower bullshit, and that just wasn't as entertaining as what we got beforehand, I feel like. I wish the focus stayed on that, but it didn't, and I just didn't really give too much of a shit about the plant stuff. It just really wasn't that fun or interesting or entertaining. And I feel like you can even see it in my reaction because I was genuinely kind of bored by it and not really giving a shit about anything that was happening. I was barely saying anything. I was barely making jokes. It happens, but that's kind of returning the show to more what it was before the last two episodes, which is kind of disappointing because I hope that it was going to continue for a little bit at least. I really hope that's not how boring this show gets during the worst seasons, because I'm hoping that I at least could potentially enjoy it in terms of its comedy, because I don't know if I will be able to really sit through the whole series, because right now, even when I'm doing just an episode a day, and I did have done like, I think like 3 or 4 episodes in a row, 4 days in a row, and it's already kind of starting to get old, so I don't know if I'll really react to this show tomorrow again. Probably I'll skip a day or two. So it's the fact that it's already starting to get really boring and uninteresting to do it every other day is making me not really want to get through it all. But to be honest, I gotta remind myself that in the first place, the reason why I'm doing the reaction to this is because of the views that you guys give me by watching these videos, because right now my channel is still not in a healthy state of monetization, so I need to get as many views as I can. But yeah, the first half was definitely entertaining. I did enjoy it. It felt quality, it felt interesting. I liked seeing the transformation of Baxter. It was kind of a different way from what I thought it was going to be, because like I said, I think I said in the beginning that I thought it was going to be him getting turned into a mutant just like how Bebop and Rocksteady were, but no, he turned into a fly in a completely different way. Kind of an interesting way, actually. And I really, really like that way. And I like the visual that they showed there. It was kind of scary, if I gotta be honest. And yeah, I liked it, but it's definitely... the quality of these episodes are definitely now going down after... the peak that was episode 5, which is a shame, but nothing I can do about it. And I'm sure that the fact that I didn't really sleep that well today, so thus I am a little tired, is affecting my enjoyment and affecting how I was kind of almost falling asleep during the second half of the episode, but I don't know. It still wasn't that fun of an episode. I feel like last one was more entertaining, and the one before that was even more so entertaining, so... yeah, in terms of a rating for this one, I think I'm going to go with a 7.1 out of 10, which still might... actually, no, I'm gonna go with a 6.9 out of 10. I think it's still probably maybe a little bit higher than it should be, but I genuinely enjoyed the first half of the episode up until the transformation of Baxter and him getting manipulated by the Shredder. So I think that was genuinely quality, but the rest of it really kind of fucking became too much of a letdown for me to really enjoy. But yeah, I don't know. We still have plenty of episodes of this show to get through and to get a lot of quality episodes from, so yeah. Hopefully next one is gonna be better. But yeah, what did you guys think about this episode? Comment your thoughts down below and let's have a discussion about it. And also, before we end this video, I just want to give a huge shout out to my currently 5 patrons on Patreon. Deadpool, August Dice, Little Uzi, Corvidet, and King Mr. Mew. Thank you guys for your support, I really appreciate it. It really means a lot to me that you have decided to support me and have continued to support me for such a long time. Hope you continue to enjoy my content and continue to support me going forward. Thank you very much. Another thing that I also want to tell you guys before we end this video is something about me that some of you may or may not know, that will also explain why do I look and dress the way that I do. That being the fact that I am trans. In particular, I am somewhere between a non-binary person and a trans woman. I'm not quite sure at the moment and probably won't be sure until I talk to a professional who deals with trans people, but that is where the reason why I'm telling you all this comes. I need your help. Due to the fact that I live in a homophobic and transphobic Eastern European country with a family that won't really accept the fact that I'm trans if they found out, there is not really a feasible or easy way for me to transition here with minimal repercussions. So that's why I would really appreciate any kind or any amount of support that you guys can give me with this. That said, I don't want to guilt trip you or anything, so if you don't want to or you don't have the means to help out, that's fine, don't feel bad. I just want you to know that it would be greatly appreciated if you did help me out get out of this situation. If you have any questions, feel free to ask, and thank you for hearing me out. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please leave a like and subscribe. Also, check out the link in the description to my Twitter if you don't follow me over there, and to my Wattpad where I post my stories, because in addition to doing all these videos on my channel, I'm also a writer. And if you don't enjoy my stories or simply enjoy my videos, you can head over to my Patreon or to my Coffee account where you can pledge your support and help get the channel going, help support me so I can keep writing stories you enjoy. But if you don't want to do it, that's completely fine. You can still help me out in other ways like liking this video, subscribing to the channel, and especially sharing this video with somebody who you think might enjoy it. And I think it's pretty much it for this video, so hopefully I'm gonna see you in the next one. Bye!